The oath. Toward the gods.
Some of the gods think Eris showed up near our mountain causing trouble again, all because of you. They don't know I begged you practically to come up to our rescue over here. Think Heck gave you the order. We're really in it now.
Stole fire from us not for mortal kind, but because he desired it for his own gain. What good is that power to him now, upon a mountain cold as ice?
Cold comfort. You'll regret this. Found. This is over. Sorry to bother you. Now to head back.
Your gesture is unnecessary. Warring mortals often make me offerings in hopes that I might guide them to victory. But you and I have a shared purpose, so I require no such incentives in our case.
This is no incentive, merely a way of saying thank you for accepting me and recognizing what potential I may have to aid our family in a time of need.
Even if you're thwarted by the Titan Prometheus, it is a benefit to our war effort. For if he's having to confront you, then he's unable to cause his mayhem elsewhere.
That is of little consolation to me, Lady Athena. This is not his first crime against Olympus and our family. Thus, his punishment is to be even more severe.
Do not concern yourself with that. His prior punishment inspired this still greater transgression, rather than remorse for his past deeds. For the moment, our strategy merely requires that he not stand in our way. A safe choice.
Rocky used that beak. Good job. The barrier's lost some of its strength. That's that.
You wield the Moonstone Axe, whose broad blade shimmers with my light. Then you must hear the song it sings. Such strength, combined with yours. A goddess may cross your path. Time can be controlled.
Shades, I release you. Olympus, I accept this message. Desolation. Let this be a message to your lord. Got you.
Passion strikes at the unlikeliest times, spurring us past the limits that we know. Pray, welcome it as I, and go with all my blessings from the bottom of my heart.
Wow. You shades are getting out of there.
Do you see?
Let me show you the way. See you in the crossroads. Got it. Heracles.
You blasted gods and goddesses are all alike. They're mine. That was it. Call it even.
Kronos warrants every bit of justice you dispensed and more, my niece. I was already angry with him after everything he'd done, and that was prior to my realizing that he'd unleashed terrifying Typhon on us all.
can make in exchange.
Sure you don't want to give me only half the bottle there? Seeing as I'm nearly half a god. I got their strength, but seldom get their luxury.
Nothing's gained from luxury in excess anyway. But there are times a little doesn't hurt. May this soothe your spirit when the occasion arises.
Word is the Fates themselves are gone. Too bad. I always wanted that job for myself. Not that they could be killed.
You always wanted to kill the three Fates for deciding you'd become a great hero of exceeding strength whose achievements would inspire countless others?
Certainly, if not for them, I wouldn't be here. Well, now they know what it's like, getting strung about with no say in the matter. The Fates be damned. Justice is all we need. Peace, sister.
Oh, good. The strength of the gods. Olympus, I accept this message. This must be love.
Hold up. Where do you think you're going anyways? No ship that sails from the docks back there is gonna take the likes of you. Come to think of it, lately we've had no ships at all.
The deathless fleet of Kronos is still out there in the waters of the Rift. Apparently, when one ship sinks, another rises to replace it from the depths. Drowned sailors for its crew.
You're pulling my leg. The dead can sail nowadays? I thought they were no good for anything but food. Might have to teach them to take on some of my household chores.
Lights out. For the realm. Some nightmare. Ooh. Try another one, maybe. Done there.
On the outskirts of the city lies a makeshift dock, from which a vessel may cut through the channel across the land toward the mountain of the gods.
Looks like I'll need a ride. Transfer now. Rocky fetch. Well done. More. To be unseen is to be unscathed. Ugh, embarrassing. Open up. Mine.
The Titan is no stranger to conducting war. He knows, for instance, just how fragile most alliances can be. Do you suppose he stood with our fathers in the past, only to better learn their weaknesses?
Package for you.
Special delivery. seasoned sailor. Enjoy Poseidon's depths. I know this place.
Twigs, bubble, tea leaves, ocean. Oh, hello. Not all divinities require offerings, you know. Our Olympian relatives, they have come to expect this type of giving, but not I. Do not presume to spoil me.
Olympus is well accustomed to receiving offerings from all across the land. Living here on this remote island, I don't think you're at risk of getting quite as used to it as that.
How regrettable to know Prometheus rebels against the gods. Surely he must see that his pursuit of vengeance shall not bring him any peace. Is there no reasoning with him?
He isn't much for talk, but then lately who is? We end up clashing just beneath the summit. Apparently he always knows who's going to be the victor, even if it's me.
Oh, he's foreseen his own defeat before. Can you imagine, Poppet? To know of each and every ill awaiting you? I doubt if any punishment he has endured is worse than that. Then you shall have it.
Everything looks so big.
Shall we back, please?
Seeds. Let's begin. Still fight. Life. You cannot hide from us. Washed in moonlight.
Aid from a relative of yours.
never get enough.
Such is the smuggler's life. Now that's a trim ship with the underworld boatman at the helm. Perhaps I ought not call him underworld boatman anymore, or he's become a proper captain now. I'll have to keep the currents clear for him.
The ocean's fury.
Hi, babe. You're so tiny right now, babe. How cute. Old Cersei must have done that to you, yeah? I've flown by her little island where she's doing all her lunatic experiments.
You had so much promise as a student, Aris. Even now, you easily identify the work of an experienced enchantress, but only to spurn our craft.
Your craft turns you into a walking joke. I'm just pointing it out. Well, whatever happens next, thanks for the laughs. How's this? I hate birds. Now watch this.
Right for the harvest.
What did you just do?
All right, enough. Oh yeah. One for the both of us.
Back to dust.
No, you're making a mistake.
Remember that. Got it.
To feel again the stable earth beneath her feet replenishes within the princess of the underworld her nearly limitless resolve, as her objective finally draws near.
Mount Olympus. There it is ahead. This way. Delivery coming soon. Enough. Yes. Shamblers.
The path you face.
One with Selene. Hear me, on my authority. Strength of the sea. Looks valuable, Rocky. Nicely done. Soon you shall be afraid of me, Draken.
What you sow.
I much prefer Drakens that cannot fly. join me. See you in the crossroads? Chip away, Rocky. Appreciate the help. In the name of Hades. Shored up.
I thought you might show up. I'm but a Titan and unarmed. Should you get past me, however, I know that you know you're certainly no match for what awaits.
Perhaps you simply know less than you think. And now you're going to call me arrogant or something, I suppose.
I would have, yes. But since you've foreseen that outcome, it shall not come to pass. Well, if you truly think you can withstand that monstrosity, let's see you withstand me.
Visions of flame.
Incinerate. Out of my sight. Let's see you once again evade these flames. Conflagration. instead. Who would have fought for you?
Saw that coming. A feather. Good.
Beyond the fires on the heights of Mount Olympus lies the solitary pathway to the summit, on which stands a fortress stronger than the mightiest of gods and titans both.
And past that, the Palace of Zeus. A fang. The fortress of the gods. Okay. All right, fish. Come on out. I caught a storm gullet. Laughable.
Package here.
Such terrifying might.
Higher up. You two appear well fed. One left. Stay in the ground next time. Olympus, I accept this message. Found me. A bounty of the infinite abyss. Delivery arrived. few more floors. This is all one being. Hear me, on my authority. All right.
The enemies of all-seeing Typhon cannot possibly escape his rancor, for his eyes are everywhere upon him, red with rage, and searching endlessly, piercing the very soul.
I'll be the last thing he sees. Nearly there now.
Hey, hey!
Hermes.
Can't shake the feeling that I failed you here. I was supposed to figure out what Gramps was up to, but I wasn't quick enough. So now you're fighting Typhon face to face.
Lord Hermes, we'll have to go through everything that could have turned out differently once all of this is over. But for now, our present matters seem more urgent than the past.
I know, you're right. It's just I'm starting to accept that all of this is what Gramps wanted to achieve. First capture the three fates so they can't mess with him, then wake up Typhon so he can mess with us. Then take over everything.
You didn't know all the details, but long since figured out Kronos was up to something big. Had you not acted swiftly then, I wouldn't be here now. We wouldn't have this chance.
I prefer guarantees to chances, Em, but hey, you're right. We do the best we can with what we've got. See you.
See you. I need this.
My niece, you're all to know that Elder Goddess Demeter and I, we may jeer and jest at one another, but it's never out of spite. Isn't that right, dear foster sister?
Oh, Poseidon, you needn't lie to young Melinoe like that. It sends a terrible impression, and may make her hold you in as much contempt as do I. But let's cooperate for now. Why not?
They'll drown. Fetch that, please, Rocky. Why, thank you. You dare hide your life force from me? However much you have, I'll bleed it dry!
Is I, you contemptible fiend.
Finally.
Now that'll soften him for you.
Fall, you monster. A void lens.
Having suppressed the fate-wrought curse confining her within the underworld, the Princess of the Dead is witness to the war that rages in the heavens and the earth. Her aim, to reach the mountain of the gods, and there disrupt the massing forces of their crafty foe. We know for certain she arrives intact, but who can say what happens from that point? Most certainly not I. Not yet.
Return to Shadow now. Adequate.
How can this be?
So hold on. How is it you're going after the Titan of Time way down below, but he's also attacking Olympus way up top? Is he two separate guys or just the one?
Kronos isn't attacking Olympus personally, Dora. He's just sending his legions there. He has a dangerous commander leading the assault, a different Titan called Prometheus.
A different Titan called Prometheus? Prometheus. Huh.
Yes, the Titan of Foresight. Even you probably know the tale of his punishment for stealing from the gods.
No, it's... I think... Nah, don't worry about it. See you later, Mel.
You sure?
Prometheus.
I'm fine, really. There's something new here. An inevitability.
A positive outcome.
I somehow withstood the father of all monsters, but then could go no farther. I was nearly at the palace of Zeus, yet the path was sealed, like it didn't even exist.
That pathway wasn't sealed, 'twas a void. No incantation is required, merely patience for the future to unfold.
But Olympus needs us now. My task could ill afford to wait. That's why we started when we did. That's what you said.
Time works in curious ways, Melinoe. That much we have experienced firsthand. Fear not, the path to Olympus shall open. Mortals pray for such outcomes. We but wait.
We but wait. Our nightly ritual.
Scoured the surface? You felled that mountain-sized monstrosity, goddess. It would be false of me to say I had no doubt you would, though I'd only a bit, I swear. So, how did you outsmart him?
Outsmart him? All I could do was keep hitting him with all my might. It helped that Lord Zeus also struck him hard with lightning bolts. Eventually it worked, and Typhon fell.
Well, your battle prowess may be unsurpassed, but your ability to weave a yarn is not quite there. When next you overcome the father of all monsters, do make of it a much more rousing tale, would you?
No promises.
We'll keep it safe.
Take all the time you need.
So now Olympus has to deal with Typhon, huh? Wonder if Kronos made a deal with him or just revived and set him loose. Either way, a plan like that takes a lot of guts.
You sound rather impressed. I'm certain Kronos would welcome you into his ranks as well if you just tell him how you really feel.
Hit a nerve? Fine. Doesn't change the fact our enemy outsmarted us. So no need to keep wasting your time up top. Wait, you're not going to try and fight that thing, are you?
You really think I'm going to leave my family on Olympus to face that monster on their own? You don't know me at all.
Nice knowing you anyway.
A real pleasure. Could use this. Good evening, broker. Here are the bones. Some fate fabric.
There you are.
What?
At last, you are prepared, young one.
Commander, what is that? My altar. I understand. So that's it. This potential. No use. Should be of use. I see.
May we converse? Your myriad accomplishments thus far are nothing in comparison to that which you now stand to gain, young one. Eternal glory can be yours if you but prove your worth.
The patterns on that drapery. The secret gifts of the Veil, bestowed on Knight's most dedicated servants. Commander, what are they doing here? Shades are never to look upon them.
Well, let's just say the rules have lately changed. Those gifts, as you refer to them, are yours to earn, provided you can do the stuff the Oath of the Unseen would ask of you, which, as you probably surmised, shall be no simple feat.
Perhaps a test merely of greed and arrogance. To overextend with the Oath may put my task in jeopardy.
Come on, don't be such a baby.
I mustn't look.
Cease messing with that thing.
The rod of fishing should be stronger now.
Oh, something's up.
The amulet.